What is up, YouTube? Back with another video. I feel like I'm missing something. Oh shit. Where the fuck's my beanie? I don't know where my beanie is. I can't do this video without it though. It gives me the confidence I need. This? Guys, I've got a new hat. How does this look, huh? Whoa. What the heck? Yeah, cunts! We're back again. I can't wear that, what the fuck? There's some magical power or something, I don't know. Makes you more Australian when you wear a billabong hat. Around here somewhere. Oh fuck, it's right here. Yeah, so today's video is going to be very cool. It's going to be my whole movie collection, and it's going to be split into two parts, sorry. Today, half of it, tomorrow the other half, and any extras that pop up between now and then. I have like 2 bags full of DVDs that I might show. They're in bags just because I have nowhere to put them at the moment, but I'll definitely chuck that in if I get the time. So without further ado, let's just get straight into it. But here's just a quick overview of the whole collection. Obviously, I'm going to go in a little bit of in-depth in it. That's the only little tiny thing. And then there's these ones down here. Sorry about the screws. I'm making a shelf for the fucking DVDs. It's annoying being the bags are just over there. It's a mess in here, I know. I'm just trying to get myself organized in this place. I moved out and I moved back in home. But, oh, squeaky bed. And then those are the movies there. But a quick mention, these are the movies I picked up a couple days ago. I did a video on the Pikachu one. But I picked up a couple extra. I cannot remember what was in what video, so I'm just gonna breeze through these. Friday the 13th, the final chapter. Actually, I did have this in the video. Like I said, awesome to have it again. Nick and Noah's Infinite Playlist. Can't wait to check that one out. More Rats. The Lost Boys. Iron Man 3. One of the weakest Iron Mans, but I did enjoy it, and now I have all 3 Iron Man movies, which is awesome. Deadpool 2. I have the first Deadpool somewhere in here. I love the red cover. Actually, it's up there. Awesome. And then Once Upon a Deadpool. I thought this was a completely other movie until I read it. So I think this is like a, well, it's an M-rated Deadpool movie, which is, I'm definitely going to check it out and see what's in it and see what's not in it. I reckon it'll be interesting. Searching, I actually picked this up because, shout out, Ace Davies, he did a review on this, when it came out, basically, and he said it's pretty decent, and I heard good things about it, so definitely worth a check out. Might actually do a review on that one, because I like, this guy, whatever his name is, Howard. Kingsman the Golden Circle. I had a look in my collection, and I don't have the first one. I thought I did. I don't know why, but it's not there. So I have to get the first one, which is kind of annoying. I never do that. I never buy the older series and then don't get the first one. So anyway, then Evil Dead. I did mention this because of the disc art. It's fucking awesome. Like every time I look at it, I just look at it for ages. Just like so much detail. And on the back, can I finally get it to focus? Yes. And like it's all that. It's fucking sick. It's awesome. Can't wait to check that one out. And then Batman and Two-Face versus Two-Face. Sorry. I did mention this. Very cool. Don't mind the Jim Beans in the fucking background. Just have to put the flash on. I can't see in the corner. The first 2 Iron Mans. Like I said before, got the 3rd one, and I'm happy to have all 3 of them now. Fantastic movies. I love Iron Man. Then Avengers and Avengers Age of Ultron. Cannot wait to get Infinity War and Endgame. gonna be awesome once I get that. It'll just look cool with the 4 fucking Avengers symbols. Then Ant-Man. I love Ant-Man. And I need to get Ant-Man and the Wasp. Fantastic movies. Spider-Man, why is that upside down and backwards? Spider-Man Homecoming. Awesome movie, I love it. Can't wait until Far Far From Home comes out. Definitely going to check that out and do a video on that. Then the Amazing Spider-Man, Andrew Garfield. No, yes, it is. It's okay. Nothing too exciting, but anyway. Then the Deadpool. Oh, fucking hell, why am I doing that? Deadpool. Awesome movie. Glad to have the second one. Finally going to put in the collection. Then the X-Men 1, 2, 3, Last Stand, X-Men First Class, X-Men Days of Future Past, X-Men Apocalypse, and the Wolverine, and then Logan. And that's all of them. Origins, you don't exist. Then the Man of Steel, awesome movie. This actually kick-started the whole DC things. By far the best, and I just absolutely love it, and it's awesome. I definitely have to go back to it. I haven't watched it for a while. Then Wonder Woman. It's good. Not as good as everyone's hyped it up to be. I liked it. It was decent. I can sit through it. But the hype that wasn't as good for me. I don't know why. Then Batman Begins, Dark Knight, and The Dark Knight Rises. Fantastic movies. I love the Beginnings cover, but you can't mention Dark Knight without mentioning Heath Ledger, absolute amazing actor. God rest his soul, and one of Australia's greatest. Next up is Suicide Squad. Not as bad of a movie as everyone says as well. I have mixed opinions about the DC films, especially the live action ones. Like, I don't mind them. Batman vs Superman, yeah, it wasn't up to par as Marvel, but I liked it nevertheless, and it was pretty entertaining. And same with this. Jared Leto as the Joker. It's hit and miss at times. I absolutely love him as a Joker at some parts, and at other parts it's like, nah, I changed my mind. But a fantastic, not fantastic movie, but like a decent movie. You should definitely check it out if you haven't seen it. And it's pretty cool to see all the DC characters all in a live action movie. Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn was good, but everyone's over exaggerating Harley Quinn at the moment. I don't know why. And then Justice League, Gods and Monsters. I yet to see this movie. I picked it up because of the cover. I don't know the Dark Universe as much as I would like to. But it looks decent, and I might check it out. If you've seen it, just let me know how it is actually. Then The Death of Superman, awesome movie. I picked it up for pretty cheap. I think I got it for like $6-7. It was on Boxing Day, and I'm happy to pick it up and have it because it's such a good movie. Definitely check it out if you haven't seen it. And then one of my favorite DC animated films, Batman Under the Red Hood. I know there's a fucking massive sticker there, and this was like one of my first Blu-rays I've ever owned, and I need to go back to it. I haven't seen it for ages, and you should definitely check it out if you haven't seen it. And then Batman the Killing Joke. It was good for what it was. It wasn't overly entertaining. I have no idea why I didn't like it as much as I should, but nevertheless it was awesome. And Mark Hamill as a Joker, you can never go wrong there. Was he Mark Hamill in this? Yes, it was. But it's fucking sick. You should definitely check it out if you haven't seen it. And then moving on to a little TV series I've collected over the years. Recently on Boxing Day last year, I got these seasons 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, and 15th, 16th, and 17th. They were the only ones that were there, and they were all buy two get one free. So I got it for I basically got every second season free, and it was 20% off too. So I paid like, I think it was close to like $10 a season or some shit like that, which was awesome. I wish there were more because I would have got a whole bunch of them, but those were the only ones that were there. And then the whole seasons of SpongeBob 1 to 8. I absolutely love SpongeBob. I'm 20 and I still watch it to this day, and I fucking absolutely love it. And if you haven't seen it, go fucking watch it. Next up is Futurama season 1 to season 8. I don't know what it is with these. I just realized SpongeBob and Futurama stopped at 8th season. I don't know why. Futurama, everyone's saying bring it back, but I don't know. If they do, it won't be as good. I can already see that. But anyway, Mr. Robot, good show. I actually really liked it. The art direction and the shots in this is awesome. If you haven't seen this, you should definitely check it out. It's about hacking, but like, there's more to it. I'm not overly fond in hacking kind of movies and shit like that, and I really enjoyed myself. You should definitely check it out. I need to get season 2. And then next up is, I just had to turn my light off now. I can see without it. Next up is Land of the Dead. I love George Romero. He is one of my favorite directors of all time. I don't know why Night of the Living Dead is up there. Is it down here? Yes, it is. So Night of the Living Dead is the next one. This is my all-time favorite movie. I need to get on Blu-ray. But if you haven't seen this and you're a horror fan and you love zombies, you owe it to yourself to go check this out. This is the #1 zombie movie in my eyes. I absolutely adore this movie. I can watch this over and over and over again, and George Romero is amazing. Stick you up there. Get in there. Okay. Now it's complete. Next up is, that's a bit stiff, Frankenstein. I love me old classic horrors. Boris Karloff, amazing. I absolutely love him, and he's also in The Mummy as Imhotep. Awesome movie. You should definitely check these out. Awesome. Then The Mummy's Hand and The Mummy's Tomb. I haven't seen this one yet, but I cannot wait to check it out. And I've heard good things about it. I just love classic Universal. The Invisible Man, awesome. The Wolf Man, Lon Chaney Jr., sorry, as the Wolf Man. Awesome effects when he's turning into the Wolf Man, actually, and you should definitely check this one out if you're a fan of that. Creature from the Black Lagoon, everyone knows this one, out of all of them. Then this one jumps ahead of time. The Thing, 1976, I think it was. 1982. Bit of a decade off. Awesome movie, you should definitely check it out. Then the 2002, or 2005, sorry, The Thing. I need to get the original Thing, the Thing from Outer Dimension or something like that. Then Victor Frankenstein. It was pretty decent. I didn't mind it. Frankenstein movie, they've done it all. You can't really do anything different, but it plays homage to the old ones, and I absolutely like it. And then next up, going on to the Hammer horrors, it is The Horrors of Frankenstein, which is awesome. This is where the toddies come into it. There we go, toddies. Awesome. I absolutely love the Hammer horrors. I will get to that in a second, but I absolutely love this one. Definitely check it out if you haven't seen it. And then next up is, which one's this one? Blood from the Mummy's Tomb. Another mummy movie. I love the mummies, and they're really cool. Especially the Hammer horror ones. They're more freaky deaky. I haven't seen this one, but I'll definitely check it out. Then the next one is Dr. Jekyll and Sister Hyde. Yet to see this one, but it looks fucking awesome. I love Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. It's really interesting and how it is. And then this was my first Hammer horror movie, The Hound of Baskerville, a Sherlock Holmes iteration of the horror movies. Peter Cushing as Sherlock Holmes. Very awesome. You should definitely check it out if you haven't seen it. Another one that I haven't seen yet, The Gorgon, Medusa, basically. Another Peter Cushing and Christopher Lee movie. Awesome together. Definitely check it out soon and definitely talk about it. Next up is Shaun of the Dead. Absolutely amazing movie. I love this one. I can watch it all the time without a doubt. And I watched at Day's End, and that was pretty decent. But this you can't get this wrong. This is awesome. And then next up is American Werewolf in London. Fucking awesome movie. If you haven't seen this, you owe it to yourself to check this one out. This is one of my favorites as well. The transformation scenes in this is absolutely stunning, and you can't get it wrong. Next up is one of my favorite horror directors, Hitchcock. This is a biograph of his life. I haven't seen it yet. I am very excited to check it out. But it's just one of those things that I can see it happening. It's time consuming. And I just need to be in the right mood to watch it. So I cannot wait to check this out and see how it goes and how he actually is. I heard he's kind of a dick, but Hitchcock, I absolutely love him. And get in there. Talking about Hitchcock, one of his best movies, Psycho, and one of my favorite movies, easily in my top 5. This is awesome. I just watch this all the time, and it is absolutely sick. You should definitely check it out if you haven't seen it, and I love the cover art as well. Next up is this Hammer Horror Blu-ray collection. I have to get down because this is my holy grail. I fucking adore this thing to hell. It's funny because I'm the only one I know that owns this. I think it's a Australian only edition of this collection. It's a bit beaten up, just wear and tear and just having it everywhere. And it kind of gives it that old look, which is really cool. And this is what's inside it. This is just a cover. It's nothing too interesting. Some pictures at the background. And the movie's there. I won't go through them all, but you can obviously pause and have a look. The only one I haven't seen is The Quantum Mass Experiment, The Witches, and The Devil Rides Out, I'm pretty sure. And then back to this. Focus. Come on. There we go. It just is like it's in a like little book thing, which is fucking sick. And you open it up, and then there's all these. Fucking awesome. I just love staring at this and having a look. But then it obviously goes into each movie, and the movies are just here. Then it has like a little thing about the movie. Christopher Lee as Dracula. This one was pretty decent. The zombies in it look grotesque and it's fucking awesome. You can obviously pause at any time if you want to read it. But the disc itself, it's nothing special. It's just basically what that looks like and stuff like that. Actually, I haven't seen this one either. This is one of my favorite things in my whole collection. I love pulling it out and just having a look at it once in a while. This one was pretty good. It's just the creature looks a bit weird. Hey, how you doing? He doesn't really talk like that. Peter Cushing. Another Peter Cushing. Frankenstein. First time I watched this one was with a friend. I don't think he still has it. But that was a pretty good watch with him. Quantum Experiment, I haven't seen that one. The only black and white one in this one. The Witches. She looks kind of like a witch. And then this is just a bonus disc, just have just extra stuff. And there's another bonus disc there, which is pretty cool. And that's basically what it is. This fucking camera doesn't like to focus sometimes. There we go. That's my pride and joy right there. That cost me shit all, but it's worth it. And I'm just gonna do this top shelf, and then I'll do those shelves down there in the next video. It's hard to get down there, so I'm just gonna do it a different way. But first up is the season 1, 2, 2 of Viva La Bam and 4, 5 of Viva La Bam. I love Bam, I love Jackass, and it's cool to have that. I need to get the rest of the seasons, but very happy to have that. And then it's just a bit hard to pull these out. It's a bit flimsy because it's the only thing that's holding it. Friday the 13th, part 1, 2, 3. Fucking dusty. And obviously 4 up there. Fantastic movies, absolutely love them, and I'm happy to have these. Freddy vs. Jason, decent movie. I didn't mind it. It was awesome to see them finally clash. And yeah, pretty decent movie. And then all 8 films of, all 7 main films, and then 8 a new Crest Raven's New Nightmare. In this one, I had the remake, but I got rid of it because it was fucking awful. So Nightmare on Elm Street, all the awesome movies. If you haven't seen it, check it out. Then Scream 1, 2, 3, 4. It's funny because these are the first movies that I got from first to last, and I actually brought it off one of my friends' Lynch movies. And I remember actually getting these for cheap as, and yeah, thank you. And then that's just a little DVD collection. More collections over there. We'll bring them out in the next video or in a whole different video, because there's a lot in there to talk about. So moving on to the end of this video of the Blu-rays, the Bruce Lee movies, Big Boss, Way of the Dragon, Fist Fury, and Game of Death. Good movies. I've only seen the first 2, and I've seen stuff about the last 2, and I can't wait to check them out. Absolutely love Bruce Lee, and they're dusty on top, and every day I dust them and they get dirty again. But it's funny because these aren't in alphabetical order. About until here, 10 Cloverfield Lane, it goes into alphabetical order. These are the ones that I have from first to finish, and the ones that are cool. Then all the Bourne movies, absolutely love them. Matt Damon, awesome actor. Absolutely awesome movies. Except for that one, different actor. And then Jason Bourne, the final one, pretty decent one, pretty cool. Transformers, except for Bumblebee, I am going to get Bumblebee sometime in the future. It was good. it was awesome to see what Bumblebee was doing that whole time he was on Earth, and kind of see where he gets the Camaro look and stuff like that, which is really cool. Awesome movies. I absolutely love the first one. Can't get it wrong. Original is always the best. Then Back to the Future movies. Absolutely adore them. I need to track down a special edition that I've been trying to get for cheap, and it is the flux capacitor one. It actually comes with it, and it looks fucking awesome, and it lights up and shit like that. But I absolutely love these art because first one is just Marty, I mean, fucking thinking of Rick and Morty, and then it's Marty and fuck. My mind has fucking blanked. Cracky Scott. And then it's 3 of them. Which I actually like the third one. Doc Brown. I actually really did. A lot of people didn't like it, and it's pretty good. You should definitely check it out. And then there's Predator, Predator 2, and Predators. I need to get the Predator, but that's not a big rush. It was a good movie, but it's nothing that I'm going to think about ever. And then next up is Alien Anthology. All the Alien movies. Absolutely love the aliens. They're cool. And it's hefty because there's 4 movies in it. Then Prometheus. Awesome movie. Definitely check it out if you haven't seen it. Then Alien vs Predator. I need to get Alien vs Predator 2 just because I have the first one and I'm a bit of a completionist and I like to complete shit. So definitely gotta track that one down. Shit movies, but what are you gonna do? Toy Story 1, 2, 3. Can't wait until the 4th one comes out. Absolutely love Toy Story. And it deserves all the praise it gets. Buzz and Woody. And then moving on to 10 Cloverfield Lane. I watched this recently. I got this recently, actually, within like the last month. It's good until the end. I'm about to get into spoilers towards the end, so skip this if you haven't seen it, and if you don't give a fuck, then just keep watching. When it introduces aliens and shit, that's when I was like, oh, fucking hell. I was actually about to turn it off, but I kept on watching it. The end was nothing great, but it was better when you thought he was just a fucking nut job and kidnapping fucking people and shit like that. But nevertheless, it was a pretty good movie, and I enjoyed the heck out of it until the end. Then next up is a classic, but I haven't fucking seen it, and I don't know why. 101 Space Odyssey. I've seen spin-offs, and I've seen everything about this. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory did a thing on it. Fucking Futurama, Simpsons, everything. I definitely need to check this out, and it's a Stanley Kubrick movie as well. Definitely one of the next watches. Next up is 300. I love the Spartans and stuff. I need to get 300, the second one, I forgot the name of it. But I watched it, and it's not as good as this one, obviously. But this is pretty decent if you haven't seen it. Next up is a different kind of movie, 500 Days of Summer. I fucking love this movie. Joseph Gordon-Levitt is awesome. He's one of my favorite actors in this kind of genre, and I just fucking love it. You should definitely check it out if you haven't seen it, but beware, it's a tear jerker. Next up is another Stanley Kubrick movie, Clockwork Orange. Fucking weird movie. I've wanted to do a video on this, but I don't know how. I can't say in words this movie. All I can say is just go watch it and then experience it for yourself, because I I can't put into words this movie. Weird and psychedelic, that's all I can say. Definitely check it out though, it's fucking awesome. Next up is American Gangster. Decent movie, I didn't mind it. Denzel Washington, once again, he's an awesome actor, awesome in this role, the badass motherfucker. Definitely check it out if you haven't seen it. Next up is Anchorman. I need to get the second one, but Ron Burgundy, gotta love him. Fucking awesome movie. It's just a fucking classic. I remember having a laugh with all my friends watching this. It's fucking funny as. And the second one's pretty funny as well. Then next up, one of my favorite one of my favorite movies is American Pie. I love this art. But it's definitely worth a watch if you haven't seen it. One of the classic teenage growing up movies. Fucking awesome. And then American Pie Reunion. I don't know why I just have these two. I had all of them, but that was on DVD, and for some reason some of them aren't even on Blu-ray that I've seen. But this isn't as good as the first one, but it's pretty funny nevertheless. The part is still hot. And then next up is American Sniper. One of my other favorite movies. Awesome. Bradley Cooper. Fucking awesome actor, and he's awesome in this. I'm just gonna go a little bit quicker because this video's gone on a little bit longer than normal. Sorry, the phone cut out. Argo. Pretty decent movie. Ben Affleck. Not too bad of a movie. Check it out if you haven't seen it. American Hustle. Yet to watch this one. Good actors, and I've heard good things about it. American Made. Pretty decent movie. Buried. Actually, I did enjoy this one. This is one of the best Ryan Reynolds movie out there. It's fucking awesome, and his acting ability in this movie is phenomenal. You definitely check it out if you haven't seen it. And it's not really fast paced, but anyway. The Babadook, Australian film. I don't know who the Babadook is, but now I know, and he's fucking terrifying. Babadook. Check it out if you haven't seen it. And it fucking has a weird case. It's like really thin. It's like half the size of a normal one, and it's fucking annoying. I don't know why. Brothers, good movie. Definitely check it out if you haven't seen it. Bad Boys, funny as heck. Need to get the second one, and the third one's coming out. Very excited. It's awesome. Will Smith and fucking what's his name? Martin Lawrence in that one. Then Blade, pretty decent movie. Creed, need to get the Rockies and shit, but good movie. The Conjuring, it's okay, but not as scary as I thought it would be. The Crow, fucking awesome movie. Bruce Lee's son, fucking Brandon Lee. God rest his soul. He actually died on set. If you haven't known that, check it out. It's pretty scary. But The Crow, awesome movie. Crazy Stupid Love, awesome. Concussion, I haven't seen that one yet, but definitely gonna check that one out. Chronicles, this is a really different superhero movie. Not really a superhero, it's just a power movie. They get powers and it's just definitely worth a watch, and it's a different spin on the superpower kind of movies. And get in there. Cyrus, this movie is directed by the guys who directed The Office, and it has that kind of feel to it. It's like not really scripted, it's more just do what you want to do basically, and it's pretty funny. I've seen half of this movie because I think I was pissed or something when I put it on and I fell asleep or something, but it was funny from what I've seen, and definitely gonna check it out once I get to it. I forgot I had it actually. Next up is Commando. Awesome movie, don't mind it. Catching Fire. I don't like the Hunger Games. I got this given to me, so I just chucked it in there. Iron Giant, fucking awesome movie. Cried, laughed, and it's awesome. Definitely check it out. The Lion King. You can't go wrong with The Lion King. Treasure Planet. One of the most underrated Disney movies out there. It is fucking awesome. You should definitely check it out if you haven't seen it. Moana. I fucking love Moana. It is awesome. One of my favorite Disney movies of all time. I've watched it 1,000 fucking times, and I think I can sing and say fucking every line in this movie. Fucking awesome. Next up is The Good Dinosaur. It's hard to get angled because actually I have to move this fucker out of the way. The Good Dinosaur. Good movie, good Disney one. Disney, they just fucking have a role, especially the Pixar ones. Absolutely love The Good Dinosaur. Early Man, it was pretty good. Didn't mind it. I love the art in it, and I absolutely love what is it called? That fucking movie, that movie. The Curse of the Were-Rabbit. Mine's gone blank, but it's fucking awesome, and you should definitely check this out if you haven't seen it. And the next up is Dead Pirate Society. Yet to see this one. I haven't seen this, but I'm definitely gonna check it out. I heard it's you have to sit down and watch it, and that's why I haven't watched it yet, because I just have to be in the mood and actually sit down and watch it. And next up is Disturbia. I watched that a little bit too much. I loved it when I first watched it, and I still love it, but not as much as I did the first time. I just overkilled it for some reason. And then Fantastic Beasts, which is cool. And then there's this Harry Potter Chamber of Secrets kind of thing. It's all that. I will pull this out in the next video. It's just this has gone a little bit too long, and if I pull that out, it'll be longer. But that focus. Put that back there. Oh fuck. And that's the overlook of the top one. Like I said before, I will do part 2 tomorrow, and I am going to do a very special movie review on Thursday. Very excited to do this one, and you just have to wait and see for that one. I gotta go.